Today we're looking at these affordable in an overlooked community in one of Boise, Idaho's top suburbs, starting in the 400,000 range. And not only are we gonna take a look at these three homes, but you're gonna get to see what it's like to live in an overlooked community just minutes from the interstate, just minutes from some of the top amenities in Boise. You have grocery stores, you have some of the top schools in this area. So we're gonna go over that, but we're also gonna go over the area, compare this area to the other ones and some of the other suburbs, because this is a channel for those of you who are moving to Boise, Idaho, or you're thinking about it. I want to provide value and make it so that you make the best decision for yourself, not just moving to Boise, but maybe that means moving somewhere else. So let's take a look at these three homes. And while we're going through these homes, we're going to take a look and talk about the area, Meridian, moving to Boise, because it's not just the homes that you guys want to take a look at, but it is learning about the area, learning about the best decision for you and your family. On this channel, I always say picking the suburb of Boise is probably the most important part of moving here. So as we look through these houses, I'm gonna give information on those as well. Now, we're in the first house and we're gonna go down the line. At the end of this video, we're gonna take a look at a 4-bedroom home that is in the 400,000 range, the low 400,000s. And then we're gonna talk about the homes in here that are closer to the $400,000 mark. This first home though is a 2,600 square foot home. It's a 2-story home. So as we go through the house, you obviously get to check that out. But before we go through this house, for those of you who are new, I do a giveaway, and this is Rubber Ducky. We're still getting the name. We've had some good ones. We've had Duck Norris, which I think might be my #1 favorite so far. So drop your comments for names, but I hide him in the videos. And if you find him, comment down below the timestamp in the video that he is, and I'll send you guys a Starbucks gift card. And for this video, I'm gonna do 2 of them. So I'm gonna hide him in 2 spots in the video, and the first person to find him in one of those spots, I'll send you guys a Starbucks gift card. And for those of you watching on the TV, shoot me a text. I know a lot of you guys are sitting on the couch right now watching this on the TV, so shoot me a text or an email and tell me the timestamp, and I'll send you guys a Starbucks gift card as well. But keep an eye out for them. It could be anywhere in the video. But let's get into home number 1. So like I said, this location is amazing. This is an overlooked community, and it's a builder that is brand new to Boise. They've only been here for a couple of years. This is actually their very first community here, and there's only 2 others in the valley. Right here off the front, so I'll flip it around. When you enter, you have this nice entrance with the stairs right there in the middle. You have a little bathroom right there we'll take a look at, and then you have an office space, and it's kind of unique. It has this 45-degree angle right here, and kind of longer, more perfect for an office space right off the front of the house. Pretty standard in most of the homes we see. You have the window out front to let in that natural light, and you have this really nice wide entryway. So plenty of room here to, when you walk in, makes it feel a little bit more grand. You have the 9-foot ceilings, which is nice in this house. And as we go through this house too, you can actually build in this community. So this is a semi-custom builder. They do have move-in ready homes as well. But if you want different finishes, if you want to build your own floor plan and pick some of the upgrades, you can do that with this builder. And as we go through these homes, I'll talk more and more about that as well, not just the communities. So you guys have the most information for you and your decision to move here. Stairs going upstairs, we'll take a look at that in a second, but we'll head into the living area first. So nice open floor plan, really big living area, so plenty of space in here. And then it wraps around to your kitchen, which is kind of tucked here on the left. Stovetop there, plenty of counter space. It doesn't go up to the ceilings, but you do get plenty of cabinet space and counter space. You have a good size island here. And one thing I do like about this island is that it's right here in the center, but it's still facing the backyard. So I know a lot of you guys like the sink to be against the back window so you can watch the backyard. And at least with this island, you kind of get that effect. Pretty standard double oven here, the microwave right here above the stovetop, nice backsplash. And again, a lot of these options you can customize and do yourself if you were to build with this builder. But one nice thing about this builder is that these countertops, so granite countertops, come standard with this builder. So you don't have to upgrade to get to the granite, which is a nice option. Right here we have the dining area that heads out to the backyard. And the lots in this community are not gonna be anything crazy, but for this location and this price point, that's gonna be pretty standard. It's your standard community, and then the living room here. And as I head upstairs, here in a second. I'll talk more about it, but here's the garage access. This is a model home, so we can't go out into it, but they do have 3-car garage options over here. You have a little mud bench area, coat closet right here, and then wrapping back around to more storage. And these staircase storages are always nice. They have plenty of space, really big storage there. There's your crawl space access right there. And for those of you who have never lived in Idaho, pretty much 99% of the homes here have a crawl space. And the reason for that is that it gets cold here in the winters, and so it makes it so that the pipes don't freeze. They still get some of that warm air from the house, and it's a little bit more insulated down there. It's also really nice because if you have to do repairs for plumbing, you just crawl into the crawl space. It makes it much more affordable. You don't have to get a jackhammer out and jackhammer out the slab of your house. So much more affordable for fixes. Or if there's little things like if you want a gas stovetop instead of an electric one, it's super affordable to just run a gas line underneath in your crawl space and have that be done. So a few things there. Is a big reason is because of the cold, and that's about it. Just wanted to touch on that, but we'll head upstairs. You guys, well, let me show you the half bath first. So there is a half bath here in the first story. So nice for when you're entertaining guests, they have a place to go. But as I head upstairs, so we're out here just on the edge of Meridian and Kuna, but we're closer to the Meridian side. So we're, like I said, 2 minutes from the interstate, so really close to access to everything in Boise, especially if you're commuting into work, or if you want to go downtown, or you want to go to somewhere like the Village in Meridian with all of the shopping centers, the huge park there, all of the restaurants. And then there's something coming that will be 2 minutes down the road that you guys just saw the drone shots of the Village. There's going to be something 4 times the size of the Village 2 minutes down the road. It's literally a mile just right over the interstate from where we're at here. And we're in Graycliffe, and the builder here is KB Homes. And so it's a really amazing location. Like I said, you have Walmart right here. You have Roaring Springs Water Park right here. I mean, literally right here. It's all right around here. You have Meridian Road, access to the interstate. There's a Winco across the street as well. So lots of amenities and things in this area. You have walking paths in this community. You have a pool. So a lot of things, and it is kind of an overlooked community. It's a newer builder. It is also a newer area. So I've talked about it before, but a lot of the growth is moving out towards Kuna, Idaho. So this is the section that a lot of this new development is coming. The Costco I've talked about in Kuna, that should hopefully be here within the next 2 years. That'll be a couple miles down the road. So a lot of things and a lot of really big benefits to this area in this community. Finish taking a look at the house, and then we'll keep talking about the community. But when you get upstairs, so stairs is nice, open, so plenty of space. And then right here you have a nice flex area, which I always love. Gives good entertainment area, good homeschooling area, good place for the kids to hang out and play. And it's a really big size flex space. You can see they have the built-in desk here, have it kind of set up as a homeschooling / homework area. And then over here, you're gonna have your rooms down the hallway there, and then you have a room here, and we'll take a look at these rooms over here first. So all of your bedrooms are gonna be upstairs in this floor plan at 2,600 square feet. You have your bathroom right here, so a dual vanity in this bathroom. You have the fiberglass, but of course, if you wanna upgrade to tiling, you can. And then across here, you have 2 bedrooms here, and then we'll take a look at the next one, but really good size bedrooms. When I walked in, that dog kind of scared me. The bedrooms are pretty big, really good sized bedrooms for a 2-story, especially at 2,600 square feet. And then bedroom number 2 is right here. So again, another really good size. This is a full size bed for kind of scale wise. You have pretty standard closets. One thing about this builder that you will notice is it does have the wire racks in a lot of the closets. So I would say that's one thing that could be a downside for some of you guys, but it is part of why this community and builder is really pretty affordable. Then you have bedroom there, and then your laundry room is upstairs right here in between all of the bedrooms. Take a step into bedroom number 3 really quick. Have this set up nice in these model homes. This one's not quite as big as the other 2 bedrooms, but you do have the 3, spare bedrooms up here, and then of course the office downstairs as well. And then heading back into the flex space, you walk around here, and this is where your master will be kind of off on its own. And it's a really big master bedroom. As you can see, they have 2 chairs here. You have plenty of space for a a desk area or shelving space. And then you do have nice windows, so you guys won't be able to see it that well, but from this 2-story, you have an amazing view of the mountains right there. I'll see if I can get zoomed in for you guys, but really beautiful view of the mountains. So in these 2 stories, you get views as long as houses aren't blocking it. Nice open area to let in some natural light in these with these windows in this master. And then your master bathroom wraps around right here. So your closet will be right here, which I'll show you really quick. Really big walk-in closet with those wire racks that we talked about, kind of wraps around. And then your master bathroom is gonna be right here with your walk-in shower. So no tub in this one, but you do get the 2 vanities. You get the walk-in shower. It's a really good sized bathroom, so there is actually a lot of space in here. You have a linen closet, and then you have your toilet room right here. And that's home number 1. So to build this home, we're looking at right around $520 to $560, depending on your upgrades, depending on if you do a 3-car garage and things like that. So for a 2,600 square foot home in the area that we're at, it's actually a really good deal. And at that price point in a community like this, you obviously get the pool, you get a really family-friendly community, and then of course the location that we talked about. And before we go to the next house, and of course my personal favorite floor plan that they have, the last house that we look at is in the low 400,000 range, and it has 4 bedrooms, it's 1,700 square feet. So I'm really excited to show you guys that one. I just want to touch again, I know at the beginning I mentioned that my goal is to provide you guys value and really help you guys make the best decision for you and your family. And I'm an agent. If you reach out, you get me. If you call, it's my personal cell phone. If you text, you get me to respond. If you're out here, I'm the one that's gonna be showing you houses. And I don't wanna be more than just an agent. I'm not just gonna sell you a house and then move on. I really want to build relationships, meet people, help you in every aspect of life that I can. And so know that when you reach out to me, that's what you get, not just a real estate agent. And those are really the types of people that I would love to work with, is those of you who want a full service, want to be helped in every way possible. And I love helping people. I love hearing the stories of you guys moving here. A lot of you guys are moving here for a better way of life. And I love hearing those stories and seeing people when they get here, how happy they are. And it kind of gives them a new look on life. And I love being able to be a part of that process. So shoot me a text or a call anytime, and would really look forward to meeting a lot of you. And then of course, as we head to the second house, keep an eye out for that rubber ducky. Chuck Norris, or Duck Norris is what we have it out now. So keep an eye out for him. He could have been in the video already. He could be here next, but let's take a look at the next house, which is just a little bit smaller, a little bit cheaper. And then of course, stay for the end where we go over the most affordable home we're gonna look at today. Okay, now we'll head to home number 2, but before we head inside, wanted to show you guys the front of these houses, just to give you guys a good idea. I know you guys have seen it in drone shots, but heading into home number 2 here, which is another 2-story, and then that last house, which is the most affordable, is right there, and that's a single story. So we'll take a look at that one next, but this one right here, really good size house, and much more affordable. And at 1,900 square feet, I think that's definitely hitting a lot of your guys' price points. But obviously, as you guys walk in, nice entryway, similar style to the last one, where you have the stairs right here with your living area over there. And then right here is a half bath. So basically similar house, but without the office space. And then you have a coat closet there. We'll head into the living area after we go upstairs first. But as promised, this community, so we are in Meridian, and I talked about it a little bit, about the development coming out here. So we're about 30 minutes from Boise, and this is an area that is developing a lot. So kind of an up and coming area. And a big reason I love this area of Meridian in particular is because it's not as big as North Meridian as far as population. And so you have a lot less traffic and busyness out here. Every time I go through North Meridian, there's 2 or 3 different lights that I get stuck at for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and it's really crammed in North Meridian, versus out here in South Meridian and out towards Kuna, you don't have nearly as much traffic. It's a little bit quieter, and there's things coming to South Meridian versus North Meridian and all of Meridian and Boise. It's already pretty established, but just busier. So that would be one kind of pro of this area over North Meridian, and the prices are lower still. So you're paying a little bit less for this side of the interstate versus the north side, because the north side is just more expensive. And so as it develops and as we get things like Costco or the district at 10 Mile, that's 4 times the size of the village, then you know, your home prices are gonna start going up. So for now, you can at least get in for a little bit more affordable price than you're gonna be able to in North Meridian. Now we're upstairs in the second one, and before we take a look, reminder, keep an eye out for Duck Norris is the #1 name right now, and I'm just gonna say it here. So this video is gonna be the deciding factor. So if anyone can beat Duck Norris, then drop it in the comments, and I'll make a decision in this video in the comments on what his name's gonna be going forward. But keep an eye out for him. He might've been in the video already, and he might be in it going forward. So keep an eye out for that. But let's take a look at home number 2. So similar style setup. So you have your flex space. It's a little bit smaller, not as big as the last one, but it still is an awesome area, you know, for all of the same things. And then over here is the same thing where your master's there and your bedrooms are here. It's just gonna be a slightly smaller house than the last one we looked at, but very similar layout. So you have bedrooms 1 and 2 right here, and then you don't have the third bedroom up here. So you have the master, and then you have the 2 bedrooms here with the flex space. You still have your laundry room. You still get a dual vanity bathroom here to share for the upstairs bedrooms. The bedrooms are very similar size, so pretty good size bedrooms in here. And then you have the other bedroom here to give you guys an idea. This one's a little bit smaller than the last one, but still good size bedrooms. Flex space is a little bit smaller. And then right here is the master, and same thing. So really big master bedroom, similar to the last one we looked at. Plenty of space and a little bit different facing. So you have the 2 windows on either side of the bed, and then you have the one right there as well. And then heading into the master bathroom. So I like this master bathroom a little bit more as far as the layout. It's more standard, where you get the 2 vanities, you get the closet over there, and then your shower is on this side. So personally, I love this layout a little bit better. Flows a lot better. Doesn't feel as apartment-y. It feels more like a home kind of style. And with this floor plan, it's gonna be a lot more affordable than the last one we looked at. So if you don't quite need the size of the last house, this one is gonna be a really good fit for a lot of you guys, where 2,000 square foot's plenty. You don't necessarily need that extra office or that extra bonus room that we had in the last house. So really functional, but for quite a bit more affordable than the last one we looked at. Now we're going back downstairs so that you guys can see the living area. So we have walking into the living area, again, a little bit smaller than the last one, and it's gonna be a different layout. So the dining room is gonna be in the center here, and then you have the kitchen over there. I kinda like the choices that they made. And again, a reminder, these countertops actually come standard with the house. So you do get the stone countertops standard with the house. Nice backsplash, really cool. I like the cabinetry here. Gives it that homey feel. And then of course you have the sliding glass door out to the backyard. And then your garage access is right here. And this one I can actually show you guys really quick. There's gonna be stuff in here, but pretty standard 2-car garage. And a lot of these new construction homes too, you can actually build or extend your 2-car garage. So if you need a little bit longer, you can do that. And then of course, if you want a 3-car garage, that's available with this builder as well. But this is home number 2. And home number 2 is gonna be right around 460 to 500,000, 460 to 480, depending on what upgrades you guys choose. And it's at 1,900, a little over 1,900 square feet. So pretty good size. You get the 3 bedrooms upstairs, plenty of space in here. And that would be the price point. And like I said, we're not gonna be able to take a look at the last house because they don't have any finished right now, but there is one for the low 400,000 range that they go all the way down to 1,200 square feet in this home. So you can get in a home in Meridian, Idaho for close to 400,000, which is an amazing opportunity. Even there's some that are actually listed for 390, so even under 400,000. And it's a reason I wanted to take you guys out here is not only is this a little bit of an overlooked builder, not as many people may be aware of it, but it's a newer builder and it's in an amazing location that I literally was showing some people the homes today and they were like, we didn't even know this was here. Because when you drive by, you don't notice that this community is back here. And it's in an amazing location. And the difference between here or maybe, some of the KB homes that would be in Caldwell or Nampa is obviously Meridian. It's gonna be a super popular place to live because of the location, because of the amenities. It's distance to the airport, it's distance to Boise, but it's also gonna be safe. So Nampa's gonna be farther away, Caldwell's gonna be farther away. It's gonna be a lot more affordable out there, but you don't have as many amenities. Nampa is not as nice as Meridian. A lot of the things about Nampa that would be cons or things to watch out for is something that is hard to explain over camera. It's something that you have to be out here to kind of see and drive around the suburbs of Nampa and Caldwell to really experience and kind of understand what I'm talking about. The other thing is this area is gonna have a little bit lower tax rate than Nampa or Caldwell. Kuna and Star, Idaho are actually gonna have some of the lowest tax rates at around 0.6 or 0.4%, 0.5% in Star. So some of the differences between the suburbs, but this location again is just one of the top locations, especially for those of you who are in these lower price points. Maybe you're buying your first home, you're moving here so you can afford homes. It's a great option out here, and one of the starter home builders that I do like to show homes and take a look at. But let's take a look at home number 3. So the last house, this is my favorite floor plan. It's a single story, just right around 1,700 square feet. And I actually think it's more functional than this house for a lower price than this one as well. So we'll go take a look at home number 3 and check it out. Okay, now we're heading into the last home, also the most affordable one that we're taking a look at today. And I'll flip you guys around here in a second. But before that, I wanted to talk a little bit about the process and building, and there's a really cool benefit of being able to build a home like with KB. So KB, Hayden Homes, and then a lot of the luxury builders. So like Tresidio or Alturas or James Clyde or a lot of these big Toll Brothers. These are homes that you can build from scratch. And what that does is it gives you a really cool opportunity to where if you're 6 months out, you're 7 months out, you can buy the house now for the price that it is now and the incentives that they're offering now, which KB is offering a $20,000 incentive right now, which I think may be going away in the next few months. Is those of you who watch some of my other videos will see that the market's been picking up a lot. But it gives you the opportunity to pay now and then your house to be done in 6-7 months. So it gives you time to sell your house in California or Washington or wherever. And this is a really cool thing that a lot of people have done because it makes it a really good situation. It's less stressful because now you have time to sell your house, you have time to move here, you have time to plan, but you can come out here early and at least get your foot in the door or buy your house for today's prices. And it's always cool to pick the selections that you want, pick the countertops, pick the cabinetry and all of that fun stuff. So KB is one of those builders, and so wanted to touch on that as well as the incentives, and then of course talk about the market. I've talked about it a lot, but it's been picking up. We'll see what happens with some of the new things going on in the market as far as just the general stock market and overall global market. But what we've been seeing is after the election, we're doubling, tripling, or even 10xing the amount of homes that are getting shown, homes that are getting sold in these new construction communities than we were seeing last year. We're already seeing prices go up. We're seeing builders start to increase their home prices faster than we were ever seeing that last year. And so we'll see what happens going into March and April and if it picks up, because typically in Boise, the spring and summer market is some of the busiest. So wanted you guys to be aware of that, but of course, gonna take a look at this last home. And this home is gonna be right around $430,000 to $440,000, depending on what upgrades you do. And so this is gonna be a really good price point for a lot of you guys, because I know a lot of people want 4 bedrooms around that 1,700 square feet, but you wanna still be able to have an affordable home, in the 430 range to 440 range. And this is one of those homes that I thought would be a really good fit for a lot of you guys. So let's take a look right here off the start. You have the entryway, so you have the hallway down to your living and kitchen area. You have a bedroom here, and then you have a bedroom here with a shared bathroom there, which is very standard in a lot of houses. So we'll take a look at bedroom number 1. Not gonna be the biggest bedrooms you've ever seen. This is a full, maybe a queen. It looks like a really big full-size bed. So as you can see, there's not a ton of room in here. You do have your closet right here. And then it's connected to the bathroom here with a pretty good sized vanity. And then you of course have the bathtub and shower here. So pretty good sized bathroom, closet right here. And then of course you have bedroom number 2, which is going to be the same size. As you can see, this is a full-size bed, so pretty small bedroom. And then you don't get like a full-size closet in here, so this would definitely be something that's much better for an office space with that smaller closet and the smaller room sizes. And then coming here off the front, you turn into the hallway again. You have another closet right here for, you know, storage. And then you have the living area right here, dining area there, and we'll take a look at the kitchen. But right here is bedroom number 3, with the master being at the end of the house over here. And then you have the laundry room connected to the garage space right here. But bedroom number 3, another good size office, but it does have the bigger closet space. So this would be probably more usable as a bedroom. It's still pretty small, but definitely more usable than the last one with that bigger closet size. And then going back around to the living area, and then of course the kitchen. This kitchen was a very unique layout, but this home feels bigger than 1,700 square feet. And at this price range, it's just a really good one for a lot of you guys. And this unique kitchen with kind of this just back wall, it's open concept, but your kitchen still feels kind of secluded, a little bit private. And you have a really wide space here in between, so plenty of room in this kitchen. But when you're doing dishes or doing, you know, prepping stuff, you can still look out, watch TV right there, and hang out. And then your pantry is right here. Not a very big pantry either, so they tried to utilize the space to give you 4 bedrooms in this floor plan. For those of you who need 4 bedrooms, so versus having a 3-bedroom, which we see a lot, and then having more space in the pantry and the bathrooms and in the 2 extra bedrooms, they really tried to give you 4 bedrooms at this square footage and at this price point. And like I said, they do have homes all the way down to 1,200 square feet in the $390,000 to $400,000 range. So plenty of affordable options in this community. And like I said, this home is in the $430,000 to $440,000 range. And then we'll take a step into the master right here off the kitchen. So it's gonna be right off the kitchen here, and good size master. So one thing is interesting about KB, some people are different, but KB has really big master bedrooms for their homes. Personally, I prefer to have a smaller master bedroom and then get more square footage in the house. But some of you guys want the bigger master bedroom. So it is nice that they do that for those of you who want that. Your closet's gonna be right here off the left. So you get a walk-in closet, pretty standard size. And then it wraps around on the other side into the master bathroom. And this one again is not gonna have a bath. Really good size bathroom though, plenty of space here. You have a linen closet there. Your toilet's gonna be right here. And then of course you get the dual vanity. And yeah, that is the area. It's a top area. If you guys have any questions, reach out. But if you guys want to look at more affordable homes, so things that are similar, but you want to go to Star, Idaho, which is probably the #1 suburb for you guys moving here. It's so popular. Check out this video here. I go through Trident Ridge and look at some of the affordable homes there. I look at one of the floor plans, and Hayden Homes is actually my favorite builder. Me and my wife actually live in a Hayden. So check that video out. I appreciate you guys, and don't forget to look for the duck. See ya.